Well, a bit of a strange startup time here, guys, so I wonder who's going to be able to roll in here. But hi, guys. Hello, welcome. Yeah, I did think about standby here. Just a second. There's a good view of this. Is this me here? Yeah, that's me. Be a pretty good view of this. No, you can't really see the. All right. Well, we may. Oh, sorry. We may forego the go-around cam for now. Yeah, just don't show it here. We've tried this before. Let's just look. Whoops. Kind of. Yeah, you really can't. Doesn't really give you much of a view, does it? All right. Well, hey. So be it. Kind of like that's about. I guess the choice will be what you want to see. I can't zoom back enough to show you both my cyclic and collective, my jerry-rigged cyclic and collective. So we'll just kind of go with this. All right. Well, hi everybody. Welcome to Boise. Oh, we don't want to be Boise. What am I doing? Well, hold on. Hang on. We're gonna start this adventure up here at Johnson Creek. So let's see. Where's a good spot? Right there in the middle. All right. Well, I'll let that load up, and while I'm doing that, I will show you guys what we have in store for the flight today. A little heli ops up here in Idaho. I'm looking forward to it. We're going to start here at Johnson Creek, and we're going to fly downstream here to Landmark, and then from Landmark we're going to try to hop up and over the top of the ridge line here, see if we can pick up Pistol Creek. Ought to take us towards the middle fork of Marble Creek into Indian Creek, or maybe this is the middle fork of Indian Creek. Anyways, Sierra 81, and then from Indian Creek we're going to try to come over to Thomas Creek, and then there's a little Soldier Mountain right here that has a kind of a cool lookout and heli pad that we're going to try to see if we can go up and land on. So that's kind of a tentative plan. Now we may end up doing a little bit more. It just depends on time. I have a work commitment that is the main reason for me to switch the streaming time. So I apologize for that, and I appreciate your patience and flexibility. But we're going to go as long as I can anyway. I've got probably about 3 hours, maybe a little less than 3 hours till I need to go to my meeting and kind of get to work. So we're going to get as much out of this baby as we possibly can. Let's jump right in and get everything set up here. We're going to get all this stuff taken off here. Did I do that right? Remove. Before the top. What did I just do? I clicked on something else, didn't I? Crud. Hopefully everything's still golden there. Okay, and then we probably should check our fuel here. Yeah, how about we do about 3 hours of fuel? That way we're not too heavy, and we should be just fine there. Okay, very good. Altimeter here at Johnson Creek, well, we don't know, but we know that the field elevation is 4960. So let's do that. Let's get that set. Where are we at here? 4,960-ish right there. Beautiful. I have a sneeze coming, maybe. Okay, maybe not. All right. Well, hopefully you guys are doing well. Hope you're having a good Thursday. It's been a really nice little week off for me. No question about it. I've enjoyed the heck out of it. Tried to do as much as I could, and at the same time, I've also tried to chill as much as I could. So the balance of both, we'll see. And I've eaten pie. Like I've had pie like almost every night. So that's good and not good also, I guess. Sometimes that's just what you have to do, right? Okay. I don't know if I'll need any interior lighting. Yeah, I think they're set pretty well, I think, right now, honestly. Hopefully you guys have been able to get up, do a little bit of flying here since I last talked to you. I have been in the sim a fair amount myself. I've been doing some configuring, trying to get the stutters. You know, I've been fighting those stutters there in Microsoft Flight Sim, and I'm trying to get those addressed. And I think maybe I've had a little bit of a breakthrough here. I don't know. Maybe that's what I did, is I turned my. Hope I didn't screw up the throttles here. 412. I have dual throttles. Okay, that's good. Enable hardware throttles. That might have been what I screwed up. There we go. Good. Full excursion here. That's what I need. Good deal. But I found a video from Q8 Pilot, actually just this morning, that had a few things for me to consider that I hadn't before. A couple things in the NVIDIA settings, a couple other things. Just a few things that I hadn't tried yet to kind of prioritize Microsoft Flight Sim, as well as enable the maximum performance. So we'll see. And then of course I went into, you can mess around in the settings, the graphics settings forever. But I don't know. I've got a few things that I've got set up, and I'm excited to give it a try. I did a little testing earlier this morning, and it did seem to have a little bit of a positive impact, and so that'll be helpful for us later on down the road, because we do have a few flights coming up that were scheduled for Microsoft Flight Sim, so that'll be awesome. All right, coming live here. This is the Bell 412. I don't remember who makes it. It was one of the helicopters that I picked up during the Memorial Day sale. I grabbed the R44, the Bell 222, and this helicopter as well. This is the last one I featured, or this is the last one that I've yet to feature on stream, and so I'm excited to bring it to you today. Oops, Jenny, one on, thank you. Let's make sure I'm getting some sounds here, guys. I feel like the sounds are a little bit, yeah, I have the sounds turned down. There we go. Very good sounds in this helicopter. Alright, that was a good start on engine 1. So in comparing the 3 helicopters that I have right now, I would say, you know, you go from the R44, which is the smallest and lightest, most nimble, and Also, most difficult, challenging one to control and fly. Still only hear the music. Oh, jeez. Well, let's start there. Test 1, 2. Do you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Test 1, 2, 1, 2. Now you hear me only. No sim audio though, huh? All right, let's go outside. Tell me if you hear this. Hear the heli now? All right. Just didn't have my levels where they needed to be. Sorry about that. Thanks for the heads up, and welcome, Steve. Good to see you, man. Steve is a heli of a guy. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go there. But Steve PHL flies those helicopters as well. But so you can back me up or refute my comparisons here. But I would say that R44, for me anyway, the most challenging one to fly, the most kind of nimble and kind of a quick, very, very responsive helicopter. The 222 is kind of in the middle of the road as far as like it's a little bigger, but it's quite a bit more powerful and quite a bit more stable, has more sort of advanced stabilization, and it has an autopilot, obviously. And but still pretty responsive, can get you up and out and where you need to be in a hurry. And then kind of more of a, like, you're looking at kind of like a little bit of a cross, like if you're in a vehicle, that R44 is like your little sports car. The R22 is kind of more like your your utility, like your F250, like a quarter ton, half ton pickup. And then this bird, this bird, my friends, this is the big mama. This is the heavy hauler. Size-wise, I think it's comparable to a 222, but I think it's built to, it's utilitarian and built to haul stuff. So it's, to me, it has a bigger, heavier feel of all three of them, but also kind of, just a nice stable platform, and just a whole different feel, just a completely different beast. All three of them just totally unique aircraft, and I have really enjoyed getting to know all of them here. So, all right, we're out of here southbound, guys. 174 heading ish. It's that. We're gonna follow Johnson Creek southbound for 16 miles to Landmark. That'll be our first stop. Kind of a little warm up. A little warm-up stop. We do have, by the way, you do have the ability to turn on the do I need something's not quite right here. I don't think there's a I don't believe there's a comm switch, but I don't have any. None of my comms are working right now. That's really weird. Okay, those are all on. That's fine. Fine. I don't remember there being any. Did I click off something up here again? I clicked on something wrong. It was just this. I thought it was just this enable hardware throttle. Yeah, because that's going to warm up, come online, but I can't talk to anybody. Yeah, usually this is the guy that turns on and off if you... Well, Bart, I'm not sure what I've done or what I've not done here, you guys, but I have something kind of screwed up. So we'll go commsless here for now. I don't know that anybody's flying along with us anyway, but if you are, I apologize. Anyway, southbound, about 18 miles. We'll make our first stop, and we'll see how she goes from there. All right, buckle up, boys and girls. Time to go flying. Let's get the track IR going here. Oh boy, up we go. Let's stay out of the trees. That was not a very graceful departure or liftoff. Definitely didn't, as they say, didn't feel myself up off the ground here. That was kind of abrupt, but I'm still pretty low time-wise on this heli. It's of the three, the Bell, the 222, the R44. This is the one I have the least amount of time in, and it'll show today. It'll show, but that's okay. We'll just take our time, scratch our leg, and have some fun. This does have a pretty cool autopilot system that allows you to shoot a full-on ILS approach.
Caution terrain. Caution terrain.
We're going to hear that quite a bit, and I don't think there's a way to turn that off, unfortunately. Want to give a shout out to Josh McCreary. You guys know him as Acro Nerd.
Caution terrain. Caution
he has been extremely helpful in helping getting this plane set up, getting things configured, and helping me troubleshoot. So I know he's up in Canada doing some FSE hauls in a DC-3. So maybe he'll stop in later on, but definitely want to thank him for all his help. And he was the one that recommended this helicopter. So he's somebody that's done a little bit of work as far as the testing of it, and is connected with the development group that put this thing together. So he was maybe a little biased, but I don't disagree. This is a very, very enjoyable helicopter, and I'm looking forward to. I mean, it fits right into what we like to do. No doubt about it. Okay, so this is gonna be kind of tricky to track IR and look at the sectional, so I'm gonna take it off of track IR for just a sec here. Down around, we should have a little bit of a little split here. The road that we're following is gonna kind of head off a little bit to our right, and actually it looks like the river splits here too. It might be right what we're coming up to, and we're gonna stay on that right hand side here. So I think this might be our first little split. I think we just stay right here. Just look around a little bit.
Caution terrain. Caution terrain.
Which way does the river look like? The river does kind of look like it goes that way, doesn't it? Alright, we'll head over here.
Terrain terrain. Pull up. Terrain terrain. Pull up.
Steve, you'd think by now I should know this country a little bit better than I do. Lord knows we've been up here enough.
Caution terrain.
Alright.
Caution terrain.
Alright, I think we're okay here. I do think we're okay. The airstrip is somewhere between, somewhere near a river, a mountain, and some trees. True enough. That's true enough. Okay, I think we're on this. And then here coming up in just a little bit, I think I see again another split. And I believe the main road heads even a little bit further off to the right, and we'll stay, generally speaking, on our 174 course. Yeah, so I think we're going to go left of this mountain coming up. Yeah, I don't have any of my comms, any of my radio stuff active right now for some reason. That's weird. Really weird. That's okay. I think I see the clearing up ahead, which is what we're looking for. Landmark. Zero uniform 0. And we'll attempt to make our first stop there. Might be misled here, but I think this is it. A little bit of a swath cut out of the trees. The winds in the area, let's see, the nearest weather report there at McCall, the winds are 160 at 5, so kind of out of the southeast-ish. So pretty much we're pretty much into the wind right here. So landmark traffic helicopter 11816 is 2 miles north of the field. We're inbound straight in for a landing on the south facing runway. It looks like runway 16. Yep, there we go. Now I am not great at transitioning from cruise to hover in really any of these aircraft. So this will be a little rough here, and we're just looking honestly for a landing really anywhere that's not in the trees. I'm descending way too fast. Put some power back in here. Kind of down to the hover state. Not too bad, honestly, there. It does help that it's a pretty nice and calm day today, for sure. That does make a difference. And we're also not down yet, so I shouldn't count my landings before they're hatched. But if we could maybe even put it down by the Bush League sign, that'd be kind of cool. I don't remember which Bush League event this was, but it was one of many we've had in the area. And we're down. All right. Very nice. Not too bad. And we're getting a bunch of dust like you would expect, which is cool. Which Bush League event was this? March of 21. Very cool. Welcome to Landmark, everybody. Oops. Somewhere down there is a helicopter. Hawker, hey man. Alright. That'll be a good start, guys. A really good start. Alright, so next up, we're gonna we're gonna do, I always get lost when I do this, but we're gonna attempt to just go right up and over the ridge line here. This ridge line, as you can see, is 9,178 feet or so. So we're going to need every bit of that. But if we can kind of track a 55-degree heading, we should be able to get right up and over the top and pick up Pistol Creek, which will lead us up to Sierra 81 Indian Creek. That'll be our next stop. This is a 20-mile lake, so sort of similar to what we just did in terms of length. But that will be our goal. So let's set, before we get too much dust on the avionics, 055. Well, I wish I knew why the radios aren't working. That's kind of bothering me a little bit, but oh well, no big deal. So left-hand crosswind departure. And I'm not even going to attempt to make a fake radio call. You guys all know I'm not making radio calls. Here we go. See if we can have a more graceful departure here. Yeah, that's much better there. Kind of straight up, kicking dirt all over the place. That's kind of a cool effect, honestly. It's kind of cool. It would be really challenging as a helicopter pilot to be in a dusty departure environment like that. I'm sure that's not good for any component on the helicopter. But just visually, boy, I bet that's a real challenge. All right, we're going to turn that way, and that's the ridgeline we're hoping to crest here. So let's get it headed in the right direction, and let's see how well we climb. Hawker, nice to see you, man. Hope you're having a good Thursday. All right. Up and away. I didn't realize there's a road that headed up this way. That's I don't see that on the sectional. Alright, we're doing pretty good. We still have quite a bit of power yet to throw in there if we need it, but pretty steady climb here. 700 foot per minute, which is about what they recommend. 700 or 800 feet, I think, is the max that you can really climb out of here with this heli. I'll give you one of these. Pretty nice looking bird. Lots of like built for firefighter ops. I think this is some of them have the ability to be like do some crop spraying. Some of them I think are used as medical, medivac type helis. Tuba. Yeah, buddy, this is a little sketchy.
Hello, Tuba fight.
Ben, how are you? Happy Thursday. All right, we're over the ridge, and with any luck here, we'll pick up Pistol Creek, and we'll be on our way up to Indian Creek. Hey, no worries, Ben. That happens, man. Life happens, and people get busy, and I'm about to enter that world myself. So, no worries at all. Glad to see you. And I hope things are going good. I also don't ever think I can give you too much of a hard time, because usually when I'm streaming, it's about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning where you live. So the fact that you pop in as often as you do is pretty remarkable. All right. Indian Creek is 4,700 feet, so we are at about 8,200. So we have enough altitude right here. We just need to make sure that we don't lose sight of where we're going. Good. I'm glad you're kind of back into a regular sleeping pattern. That's what's most important. I mean, I love hanging out with you. There's no doubt about that, but I want you to be healthy. And sleep is a big part of that. All right, we're doing well, you guys. I think we're making good progress here. And can't complain a bit.
Caution to rain. Caution to rain.
Yeah, Betty's not very happy
Caution
with
to
me
rain.
usually when we're doing
Caution
this.
to rain. Caution to rain.
We are definitely down
Caution
below
to
the
rain.
tops of the mountains here, trying to scud run as much as possible. Okay. I believe when we come to, if this is the fork I'm thinking about, I think we have to stay left.
Caution to rain. Caution to
It's
rain.
the middle fork of Indian Creek, I think, should be coming in from our right here. And we just kind of stay up to the left. Does that look like what we have here? I think so. I would say so. It doesn't really show all that well, but that to me looks like what we have. And then we just kind of keep going here and not much farther. I'm going to start to actually power down a little bit here and bring the speed off. Our landings today are going to generally be either to the south or the east. I think that's the prevailing wind in the mountains right now, or whatever kind of combination, southeasterly combination we can find. I think that's going to be the best choice for us. Oh, my insurance premium, it's out of this world there too, but fortunately all the subs and donations from my Twitch channel take care of it. So I went from a guy that let's see, beginning of the summer I owned 0 helicopters to a guy that now currently owns 4, actually 5. I downloaded a freeware one the other night that's super nice as well, an EC 135, the little brother of the 145 that I have over in Microsoft Flight Sim. So I am completely 100% hooked. There we go. I think we have Indian Creek right here. So we're gonna go. Let's see. I believe this one you're supposed to land, supposed to come from the river and land kind of back towards our direction right now. So it's a little bit of a, it's actually a little bit of a tailwind landing, but I mean, we're a helicopter. We could really land however we want to, but we'll try to. We'll probably come around that way. Ooh, there you go, Ben. That's a fun one. We hopped in that Metroliner. Gosh, when did I just flew that here a couple days ago, and I think we did it offline even. Maybe. Trying to remember. But yeah, that's a plane that it just never gets old. I love that plane. All right, tough to see from this perspective here, but I think we're slowing down, and we're losing a little bit of altitude here, which is what we want. We're slowly coming around, trying to be under control. We're descending a little too fast, honestly. I don't think we're supposed to be doing that much. Yeah, we're about to hit the vortex state, which we don't want. Put some power back in. Come on, girl. Yeah, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. Yeah, we got into the vortex state. We knew that was going to happen. Yep. That was. I lost my. I lost my forward momentum. All right, we're going to pick a different helicopter, and we're going to go to Indian Creek. Darn it, that's a bummer, because that really wasn't even that tricky of an approach, but it can happen. It can happen just that quickly, boys and girls. Maybe I can get the comms to work this time. Well, darn. Okay, and let's see. Oh, I've got everything's. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. This is one of the. My dog says hello, by the way. This is one of the odd things about this helicopter is if you do have a crash like that, it reloads, but not in a cold and dark state, and then some things are like they don't work properly, so you have to. Like it costs you, it really hurts if you crash because you got to go all the way out and back in. Cody, what's the matter, dude? Huh? What's the matter? What's going on? So let's reload. Hopefully it won't take us too long here because I've been in already once. And we'll just, while this is loading up, let's just take a look. So here we are, Indian Creek, and we're going to be heading further west to Thomas. We'll make a stop there as well. And then again, our goal up here at the top, this is Little Soldier Mountain. If you remember, there's that lookout tower that Downwind Sim built, and it's got a platform up there, a heli platform. That's what we're looking to find. And then after that, if we're successful, I mean, we may keep flying around. We may keep going. All right, there's that Indian tie down to. Very good. This should reset everything, and if not, I mean, I guess we could switch. We can switch helis as well. I mean, we have that option. We have nothing but options in front of us. I'm good for time. I do know that we have Mahoney and Cougar Ranch. They're modeled. I do think we also have Lower Loon modeled. And then I don't think we have gotten too many. You know what? We do have some of these are modeled because we've been up to Fish Lake. Fish Lake is up here, right? Fish Lake. Where are you? Fish Lake. Yeah, Moose Creek and Fish Lake. Yeah, we've been up here, so we have some modeled here north of where we're going. We could hit if we wanted to, or we could, if we wanted to, we could also plot a course from the lookout tower and fly back to Boise or something, and do a little ILS flight. All right, here we go, guys. Back to the stats. We need remove before flight. That's there. Okay. Altimeter we're going to leave. It should be, the altimeter setting should be the same as it was. Yep. 3027. Are we about 4,700? Yeah, that's pretty darn close. I guess we could nudge it up a little bit more, right about there-ish. Okay. Hydraulics on there. Battery coming alive. Bat bus, inverters, anti-call. You can kind of hear the systems coming up here. AP 1 and 2, SAS. Exercise the throttles. They are fully exercised. Reset the trim. Hey, rascal. I still, even though I feel like I'm getting a little bit better in these helis, I still, about every other flight, about a 50% crash rate. And if it's not doing something silly like that, it's, you know, crunching into a mountainside or something. So, you know, what the hey. Are back in now there. Oh, we have comms. Nice, nice. So whatever I did there, maybe that reset that also. Okay, let's go get the fuel systems on here. First of all, governor, particle separator, fuel, boosters, and transfers. Okay, beautiful. Starter number 1. Coming alive. Throttle. P's and T's are in the happy zone. So Ben, where'd you fly the Metro to? What was your route? Looks good. Bring that up to above 77%. There we go. Jenny 1 is on. Jenny. Yep, I can live with that. And here comes number 2. Throttle. Let me know in the chat what your flight route is today, or what's your last flight that you've been able to fly. Let me know what aircraft, all that stuff. I'm interested. I like to hear what you guys are flying. It gives me ideas for later on. Okay, we'll spin this guy up here if we can, up above 77. It's a little bit of an abrupt one here. There it is. And Gen 2 coming on. That's good. There. And
Hi, kid.
0.34. I was Volanta stalking you a little bit, but I only saw, I guess the last Volanta stalker I did was Rob Valkyrie. He was flying up in Canada doing something. All right, so this is this looks much better, you guys, as far as my, let's see if this works now. There we go. So you can do all this stuff here. which, we're not going to put anything in right now, but what we do need to have is 2280, which we have. Okay, very good. Now we can talk. Then the other thing that's kind of cool here is this guy up here. As far as I know, right now it's just kind of a mirrored display. Some of these helicopters have the FLIR system set up. Some have radar mapped. I just put the GNS 530 up here. It kind of mirrors that down there. And anyway, it comes in handy. Okay. Tim, great to see you, man. Where and what are you flying, if I may ask? We need to get out of here on a 104 heading, and it's only 5 miles, so we need to be careful and not overcook this thing here. 104. Basically east, kind of southeast bound. So a little bit of a right-hand crosswind departure. Okay, let's get the throttles fully forward here. Everything's warmed up. We have to make sure we get the RPMs up to 100% or a little higher. So we'll beep up. I love that term. Let's beep up the RPMs. Beep. Beep. There we go. I think we're ready to fly. So far, 0.34, we've made 1 successful landing and 1 unsuccessful landing. And we're attempting to wait, where am I going? I got to go around the corner here. That's right. So not a direct path. I should have stayed on the creek. Guys, did I might have, maybe I was landing at a different, I think I was landing at a different airstrip there. I wonder what I was landing at. Because that definitely was not Indian Creek. There were a few that were hidden kind of along the way. I should have, before I hopped out, I should have taken a look and read the banner. There were some unmarked ones, I remember, in the event. All right, around the corner we go. 100 knots through the Idaho Canyonlands here. That's safe. 1 bent airframe, though. And we haven't even really come to the most challenging landing yet. The Little Soldier Mountain Ranger Tower. All right. We will do a little touch and go here at Thomas and try to get our bearings, see if we can find our way up, which direction we need to go. To make it up to Little Soldier Mountain. It always takes me a minute. It takes me a little time to find that lookout tower. I've been there, gosh, 7 or 8 times. Again, you'd think I'd know this terrain a little bit better than I do. Alright, I think Thomas is right over this ridge line here. I kind of see a little bit of a flat, open area. Okay, I'm pulling off the power just a bit. Just around the corner here on our left is just over the hill is Thomas. Tempting just to put it down on one of these flat hillsides there. Alright, there we go, you guys. Okay, let's see if we can do a little bit better job of not completely losing all of our airspeed. Our forward airspeed is important, as I'm learning. You can't just go straight to a hover at like 3,000 feet. That's not good. That's not good. So you want to descend, you know, sort of a steady, you know, 500, 600, 700 feet a minute. Slowly pull off the power. See, I'm getting a little slow here as well. Yep. Okay, there we go. Coming around town. Got the airstrip. Watching these guys in real life, how they can just bring it on in, lift the nose, just go right into the hover state. It's really a cool thing. Super challenging to do in real life. Well, in sim life. Okay, I did manage to, kind of get myself to a hover state. I'm kind of just trying to land over by the sign if I can. We'll go across the runway in case somebody else is wanting to land. Nice and gentle. And not great. But not bad. Alright. So guys, I think let's hop out. Let's hop out for a second here. I think that right there, that little ridge line, I think that is Little Soldier Mountain. So I think what we're going to try to do is, I think if we follow that ridge line, I feel like the tower, the observation tower, is up there. But I also feel like I've thought that before, and it's not been. It could potentially be that ridge line as well. So we'll shoot one of these two little ridge lines, and one of them will take us up there, and we'll see if we can find this. Tim just installed some of the Hawaii photo reel and did a Pan Am DC3. Oh, nice. Lihu to Molokai. That is fun. That's a tough place to get good ortho for. That I think I have that same photo reel stuff that you have, and it does a nice job. Okay, well, here we go, guys, gals. Not really gonna... Whoa, hey, where are you going there, big fella? Not gonna try to get too tricky. We're just gonna depart right straight from the ramp. By the way, inside that hangar is where you find the clue that says to head up to Little Soldier Mountain. So if you ever fly, if you've never flown this event, by the way, this March of 21 event, it is one of Downwind Sim's little Easter eggs is what we're chasing right now. It's not on the sectional, and it's just I don't even know if it's there in real life. The lookout tower probably is there in real life, but I don't know that the helipad is. But we found kind of a spot where we could put a little bit of an airstrip there. So we have, I've made several bush landings, and this is my first attempt at a helicopter landing. And yeah, one of these is Little Soldier Mountain. No, and I again never 100% sure, and I always have to do some wandering around. But I just love how this thing's climbing 2,000 feet a minute at 80 knots. I'm about 85% torque, so I still have a little I can give if I need to, but I don't. I think it's doing just fine. It's just a powerhouse. Yeah, you're getting to the point, Tim, where you like have to uninstall regions to reinstall new ones, right? I'm close to that point myself. I am. All right, up we go. Let's turn tracking on. Let's see if we can see anything. Is that it? Maybe over there. I don't know. I know this ridge line was helpful. Oh, there's something over there. I thought I saw something over there. Maybe this is just a jumping off point here. Alright, we're going to turn and go this way and just see what's over here. But man, I mean, that walked right up that mountain like it was nothing. You know, we're here at 9,000 feet plus now. All right. Don't know what I think I saw over here, but it was not a ranger tower. Okay. So let's turn back and head a little bit more to the north here and see. Track the ridgeline the other way. Anything over there as we're turning? No, I don't see anything over there. Alright, got a pretty good view here. So here's one of the things that I do like about this heli is now I can trim it out for level flight, which is fun. Very helpful. Now I'm getting a little quick. Alright, well, let me get my bearings. There's Thomas. Maybe this little ridgeline running this way is our ticket. Every time I fly in and find this place, I'm like, all right, now I know. Now I'll just have to remember this ridgeline or this valley or this whatever. And when I come back 6 months later, sure enough, I don't remember where I'm at. Okay. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Oh, wait, there's a house. That's a little ex-America dropping a random cabin up here. All right. Well, that's a strikeout there as well. So, all right. Now I am a little stumped here. All right. Let me see here. Let's make another turn and keep our eyeballs outside. We're looking for the highest room and the tallest castle. Okay. Feel like we went down that one already. Let's go explore over here. Maybe this next little ridge line will be what we need. Be a good place to put a ranger station. Nice view. Yeah, you can see the whole valley from here. Holy moly. Somewhere downwind sim is chuckling. Well, Tim, I hope you're saving your pennies for that, because it's X-Plane 12, right? It's coming. It's coming. Apparently there was a Reddit post that said September 1st, but I'm kind of thinking that it's more wishful thinking than factual reporting. Boy, I do not feel like we are. What are we going now? Kind of due south. Alright, I gotta get I need to get my bearings here again. I need to locate Thomas and see if I can get myself squared away here again. I think I'm a little far off of where I'm supposed to be. There's the real Millhouse. Millhouse, I'm lost, man. I'm looking for the ranger station on Little Soldier Mountain. I'm totally lost. Alright, let's come back over here. I think we're flying generally back toward Thomas, I hope, I think. Get your downwind sim binoculars on and let me know if you see anything that looks okay. There's something down there, something. That's Thomas. All right. God, I swear that it is like this little bald peak is like, it looks so much like where it should be, but I think we've flown by this now at least twice, and each time it's been a strikeout. I have plenty of fuel, so I can wander around for quite a while. Golly. And we would definitely see it. I mean, it's a prominent lookout tower. There it is. All right. There it is. We got it, boys and girls. Okay. We just didn't look close enough, did we? So, all right. Speed coming off. I want to be coming at it. Now let's go take a little closer look at it here first before we do anything. There we go. Let's go have a little bit of a closer look. And the winds, again, they were favoring kind of a southeasterly approach if possible. So that actually sets up pretty well for just tracking this ridgeline in sort of directly. All right. Semi-stable here. Ridgeline winds do affect you up here. That's a part of the challenge, which is kind of cool. If I remember, Downwind Sim did not make an extra large helicopter pad, so it's going to be one of those spicy ones here. Yep. Come on, girl. Oh, yep. A little bit of wind drifting me away. All right, let's make another run at it. That wasn't too bad for a first attempt. I have got a ton of left torque pedal in right now. Just a crazy amount of torque pedal. Just wants to come around the other way. All right, we'll let it. Let's get our bearings again here. A little bit fast. I picked up a bunch of altitude here. Where are we? Try to come from a little further. I was kind of right up the ridgeline last time. Let's see if we can come out here a little bit wider. Bring it in. Whoa, that was not good. Man, I'm super fast. Just crazy fast right there. Something I can hear something spooling up right now. And I have no idea what it is. I have no idea what it was, but something just like was spooling up like an engine start or something. Weird. Okay, coming around. Make another run at it here. I'm a little low now, aren't I? Fell way below the ridge line now, didn't I? Shoot. Alright, well we should be able to climb and be pretty stable in the climb. Yeah, Millhouse, I'm just a mess of a heli pilot, honestly. Now I'm at a hover state, which is not a great place to be on a mountain ridge line. Really don't want to be here. This is where I'd like to be, right over top of the helipad. Let's give it a little bit of nose down. Start to creep up this hill. Yeah, this is not the way to approach this helipad. No question about it. Ah, trouble. That was, dang it. Dang it. So close yet so far. I got a skid on it. Guys. But you just can't, yeah, it was like a Blackhawk, you know, hopping over the ridge to take out the bad guys. So what I'm fighting here, Millhouse, is I'm fighting as soon as we get to the top of the ridge, the wind changes a little bit and just starts to shove you around. It's really a cool, I mean, like, it's pretty awesome physics wise, but it's a son of a gun to try to land a helicopter in. Whoops, there's the warning. I was getting to that vortex ring. Oh, mama. Okay, come on. I tell you what, let's get out here a little bit. Let's get up. Let's use this lake as kind of our rallying
Caution terrain.
point.
Caution terrain.
Because I'd like a little bit straighter, more stable approach into the ramp. Yeah, this gives you that little warning. It's kind of nice, although not always. You can't rely on that, because I did crash at Indian Creek doing the same thing, and I didn't hear the warning signal at all. All right, still a little bit low, honestly, but speed's better. There, that's better. That's a little bit better sight picture. All right, here we go. Third time's the charm, guys. Or fourth. Is this fourth? Okay, much more stable now. This is a little bit better. I think I'm a little low yet. just a tiny bit low here, guys. Gets a little wobbly right there as the wind starts to swirl in. Then I get to there and the wind kind of starts to push me on the nose a little bit, and I'm in trouble. Right here, I'm in big trouble. No. Dang it. One skid on, one skid off. It's just like I did last time. So I've touched the right skid now and the left skid.
Here's Cameron.
Rob, welcome to the how to land a helicopter in a high mountain pass tutorial. There we go. That was the most graceful landing, but I will take that. I will take that, and I'll take this little opportunity for a selfie. Ah. Jeez, some gravity. Yeah, Pentagon, that's right. You are the good luck charm, I guess. Thank you for coming by. Where the heck have you been, man? I needed you like a long time ago. Oh, all right. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna save it over the top of Heli. Yes, and I'm gonna post that to the Discord. That was work. Holy cow! No, Josh got here just in time. Yeah, I had low collective and high pitch rate, which unloads the rotor and causes. Oh, I got you. That's not the VRS warning. That's a torque warning. Okay. Well, that makes sense. But anyway. Dude, I'm telling you. Well, how many attempts was that? At least 6. Okay, we're going to put that up there. And I have witnesses. Yeah, so the first time that we put it in there, we came over here and we touched the left-hand skid and then fell off and went for a little stroll. Then the second time we touched this right-hand skid, and that we just kind of came back around and set her down. So, wow. Okay. Hey, yeah, I was not a... It's a rotor RPM warning. Okay, okay. I got you. Okay, interesting. No marmots were hurt during the filming. So, I honestly didn't know if I was going to make it that far. So, I don't have, like the rest of the flight here, I don't really have planned. So, here are the options, you guys, and you guys can kind of vote on this. My dogs say hi, by the way. It's not time for them to eat yet. Okay. We could, if we wanted to, we could continue and take it up here to Lower Loon. Or we could plot a little bit more of a course like back to McCall, or we could even go all the way down here to Boise if we wanted like more of an autopilot and chit and chat type of flight. We have airstrips all over this area that we've modeled. So I mean, there's tons. So I'm up for whatever, I guess. So the choice would be, the pups want to vote, yeah. The choices would be, number 1, swat this fly. Doing a low pass right now. Unauthorized low pass. Ooh, I got a chance here. Got him, baby. Choices would be another small strip, you know, one of these bush style landings, or back to a bigger like McCall, Boise. Just to kind of, I only have probably about I probably have about an hour of flight time left. So what would you guys like to see? I am totally open to whatever. What's up, boys? Ow. 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 A little bit of biting there. No one's sewing nothing. No one has an opinion? Well, okay. And that's okay too. So here's what I think we'll do. Just so we can test out I can show you, okay, Pentagon. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. I want to show you guys the autopilot capability of this. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to track the Boise VOR instead of just going a direct to. We could do a direct to in the GNS if we wanted to, but I'm going to just do it this way. So the Boise VOR is 13.3. Let's go put that in. And actually I have it in already from an earlier flight. So just finished your hardest arrival in DC3 that you've done yet. 27 knot crosswind. Oh my goodness gracious. Post a shot how far the throttle split. So you did little asymmetrical power. That's awesome, Josh. Okay, so what we want here is VOR1 is what we're going to track, and let's flight plan this baby here. So we currently are about, I don't know exactly where we are, guys, but we're going to just say we're kind of up here somewhere, okay? And then we're going to call this Boise. So it gives us a rough heading, and actually to try to be even a little bit more precise, I'm going to go Boise VOR. Now we don't have to have this exact, okay? Because what we're going to do is just track the VOR once we get up rock and roll. But it's going to be about a 205 heading for us. So a 205 inbound. Nearly full rudder the whole time. Holy cow, dude. That's a spicy one, buddy. All right, 13.3. So let's spin this around. We're expecting, again, about a 205. Oh, man, this is taking forever to spin this guy around. 205-ish. There it comes. All right, so that's set to track toward, right now we're about at 197. That's set to track toward Boise, the Boise VOR. And yeah, I think that'll be good. We will preset our altitude here at 10,500 as per MSE. MSE is 10.1, so we'll do 10,500. Josh, if I was going to give any negative feedback on this heli, it would be this click and hold and setting all this stuff. It's awkward. It needs to have scroll wheel support. That would sure help. But small critiques for sure, because it's generally speaking a super nice helicopter. All right, so we're gonna get up. We're gonna get flying kind of in that direction, and then we'll get the autopilot set, and I'll show you kind of how that works there. So First of all, let's make sure we can get off of this pad here. What's going on now? Uh-oh. Am I back to my... Uh-oh. I may be back to my... I have something happen to my... Josh, I seem to be back to my... There we go. Oh. Up, up, and away. Watch out, hippies. There we go. Just a nice short hop over some mountains. Back to the southwest should be nice. Alright, so let's get the heading bug set first. And kind of get yourself heading stable here. Get your airspeed up. We're climbing. Looking for 10.5. We'll I want to arm the I want to arm the altitude here. I don't want to. There we go. I don't want to capture it. That looks good. We're going to go to ATT mode. That's our auto pilot mode, basically. And we're going to capture. We're going to arm the heading mode, and then we are currently pretty level. Vertical speed. We're going to just hop that up to about 500 feet a minute. And what are we doing? 110. That's going to be plenty fast. 116. We could even back that off a little bit, which will help our climb a little. How about we go 100? That should help our climb rate. We don't have too much, only 1,000 to go. Alright, so we're fairly well on the VOR. So I can go ahead and just jump to nav mode, and it just tracks a VOR just like you would any other bush plane. And yeah, we should be to Boise in no time. We're not that far off here. About 80 miles. It says 40 minutes, but it'll be a lot shorter than that as soon as we get leveled off, because this thing can really rock and roll. So you're going to see if you can add it for the X-Plane 12. Yeah, I mean, like it just would be nice. Like even down here, it shows, it it shows that you should have the wheel, but you have to click it, right, to change. And so that's not a deal breaker, but the scroll wheel, that to me feels a lot better. Or click and hold. Click and hold's not a bad option either, but it's just one click gives you one number change, and I don't know, that seems just a bit clunky. Oh, sure, that's not for you. How did you sneak that off my chair without my desk without anyone noticing? Huh? Can I ask you the same question? Red dog. You could use scroll. You could use WestJet. Hi, WestJet. Well, okay, so WestJet I've been trying to use. Like when I get on here, I'd love to scroll wheel it, but what scroll wheel does for me is it zooms in and out. So I don't have scroll wheel support, or I don't have the ability to scroll wheel. Is what I'm saying. Same thing down here. If I come down here to change the frequencies, if I scroll wheel it, which I should be able to, it zooms me in and out. So I don't know, and perhaps it's something I'm doing wrong. I mean, that obviously is a WestJet saying when he does it, it does cancel the zoom and just changes. I wonder why there's a, I don't know. That's interesting, because that for sure is the is what works a little bit better for me. And I don't mind, like the click and drag, that's okay. I don't mind that. That's not bad. If that's what the way you want to go to, that's okay. But I'd prefer this either the scroll wheel or the click and hold to spin it up. Never had it. Acronerds never had it work on either. Is this the X Trident version? Is this the one I have here, Acronerd? I think it is. Explain the X Trident. B Sky Labs sale still going on. That's kind of cool. All right, what's the one I have here? The 412. Whoops. Why don't I see the 412 in my list of bells? Yep, that's the one right there. The Bell 412. By X Trident. Pretty darn nice bird. Alright, let's get that out of there. Alright, while we are going here, Cal, let's see what's going on. I checked my landing rate, and there were a few of them. That one was, I think, the first one that we did at Landmark. That was a good one. This one was at Thomas. No, this was Thomas. And we flew out of Thomas up the ridge line. Yep, we went the wrong way to start. Then we flew right by it. Then we flew by it again. Finally came back and got it squared away and ended up with a semi-nice touchdown. Gosh, we were all over the stinking place. I mean, all over. High and low, up and down. But now we're on our way to Boise. See if we have any friends in the area. What is it, Thursday afternoon? You guys working or something? What the heck? What gives? Nope, not even South American. You hardly ever see that with no South America online. Cape Town Tower's on. Cool. I've never flown out of Cape Town. It needs to happen. Ooh, I see a green airplane over here. Who do we have here? Mr. Josh. 999er. And Moscow had an event going on today. I saw that come up on my calendar. Yeah, pretty dead right now, just in general. Pretty dead. All right, well, now that we are at 10.5, we can go indicated airspeed, and this is what's kind of cool. Like, I can nudge this up a little bit, and I can see if I can do like 125-ish or so. Make a little time, and it kind of noses down a little bit, gets the speed up, and does a pretty good job. Josh explained to me how this 4-axis autopilot works, and it's pretty technical, and I didn't understand really any of it, but I can make some of the basic functions work. And Josh, I did shoot an ILS approach. In fact, we might do that into Boise. I wonder if Boise's got an ILS that would work. What's the weather doing here at Boise? Winds are variable, so we could pick like a, let's see, ILS 2.8 right. Yeah, why not? I think we'll shoot that. We'll plan on ILS 2.8 right. And we'll just practice one more of those. So we'll try to come, kind of come down here, maybe pick it up at somewhere along the way here, Hoyles or Zeedle. What I'll probably do is come in to the VOR and sort of vector myself out, almost like on a right-hand downwind. So we'll put 110.15 in there. We'll put 282 in there. And yeah, let's shoot that bad boy here. And it takes some time to get used to, like the 742. Yep, it is fun. It really is. Okay, so I need to put that down here in, I'm going to put it on standby. Nope. 15. Okay, that's ready. And 292 course, we'll have to set that once we get ourselves a little closer to Boise. But yeah, there we go. Speeds up to a $125, and we're doing not even quite 90% torque. So you could probably get a little more out of this and be pretty comfortable, but that's pretty good. 125 knots at 10,500 feet. I mean, that's pretty good. That'll get us there. Now our time is 25 minutes or so to the VOR, so that's that really does help out. But when I was flying up here earlier, I just kind of, I don't know why it hit me, but it's so cool that we now have, we must have 20 airstrips up here that we've built over the years. A collection of us. Downwind Sim obviously has made some, and Steve PHL's made some, and I mean, so many people have made airstrips up here. But I mean, just even as we're flying back here, direct heading, I know we have Deadwood Dam. I know we have Graham and Weatherby in Atlanta. This was one of the very first Bush League events that we did up here. As we flew up here to Weatherby in Atlanta, and Graham and South Fork Ranch, but all the way down here, Garden Valley, and I don't know that we have all these here, but it's just really cool to know that there's all kinds of places up here that we've modeled in X-Plane. And of course, if you're in Microsoft Flight Sim, right, they're modeled there as well. But man, I tell you, it makes flying over this country just a whole lot different, because you do feel like, even though you don't really know it like it would take truly years and years and years of flying back here to really get to know this place, to be able to fly it without using a little VOR help. But it's just, I don't know, it's kind of cool, kind of sentimental a little bit, that this has become kind of our backyard or playground, so to speak. And things do start to look somewhat familiar after a while. But I think you could do a lifetime of flying up here and not hit everything. I mean, there's just that many places. And for every place that you see on a sectional, by the way, there's 2 or 3 others that are on the map, like on the topo map, that are not marked. Excuse me. It's just crazy. You know, I still need to learn, like some of these have a winch, system. This one obviously has a searchlight, and I need to learn how to use all that stuff. I know some of them have like firefighting equipment, forest fire equipment. It's a pretty versatile platform. Just built, it's a utility aircraft, right? I mean, it's just made to be sturdy and maximize your payload, and it's just got this gigantic pair of engines. I mean, holy cow. It's just a big old beast of a heli. All right, 0.34. Tim's going to put his... You know what? Tim will do this for you, buddy. Oh, I can't do a rally cap. I'll do this for you, though. That's what we used to do when we wanted to hit rally cap. Can't do my rally cap because I can't get my headset back on. I'm a Rockies fan anyway. But yeah, I tell you what, autopilot in a helicopter is like, it's a game changer. I enjoy flying that R-44, I really do. And it's the helicopter that I try to fly the most, just because it helps you improve your skills so much.
Fixie!
Hey, good fixins. Happy Thursday, Brett. But hopping into one of these and being able to put the autopilot on, man, that takes a lot of pilot fatigue away, and I think it helps you. Helps you in other ways as well. Boys, what are you doing? Yeah, time out here. Sorry, guys. Hey. And as Jet Set Miner so accurately states, it helps you deal with your unruly pups that are chewing something up. Good Fixins can relate to this as well. The autopilot in the 222 doesn't really work right, as you found out the other day. I haven't messed too much with the autopilot in the 222 just yet. I've done a little bit, like tracked some VORs. We did that when we were up at Kodiak, and but mostly just sort of used it for altitude, hold, and heading mode. But yeah, welcome, Jet Set Miner. Thanks for stopping by. Good to have you. We're on our way to Boise. We've just done a couple of successful touchdowns. We're having some dog drama now. Fixie, I don't know if you were here, but I found that helipad up there on Little Soldier Mountain and was able to land the bell on it. It took me a few swipes, but I did post a picture of it in the Discord for visual proof. You all right, dude? yakking on something. Full immersion. Oh my gosh, you guys. Slant Alpha used to talk about his squeaky chair as being full immersion. Well, I've got a dog trying to hack along back here. I think that's why the 135 doesn't have the 4-axis option. Yeah, I found that on the 222, like, again, I haven't tried to shoot like an ILS or anything like it, but I was able to track a VOR, and I was able to hold an altitude, and I was able to, use the heading bug, and that part of it worked okay, but I haven't explored it a whole lot beyond that. Well, so here it is. Pixie, I will show you. I'll give you the insider trick here. So this is Thomas. We started here at Indian Creek and we flew over here to Thomas. So if you depart from Thomas and you head south up that kind of southwest up that ridge line, there you can. In X-plane, it's pretty visible. There's a ridge line, and on one side it has a bunch of trees. The other side it's bare. So you head up that ridge line, and don't do what I did, which was to hang a left, hang a right, and kind of head back towards the northwest, and you'll see it. You'll find it up there. It's kind of hard to see, but yeah, you go about 5 miles up, 5 miles that way, and then you're going to do a lot of this, because if you're like me, you're going to be as unstable as all get out. But we put her down, and I'm happy about that. And so now we're just going to try to kind of finish off the stream by demonstrating an ILS approach into Boise. And unfortunately, that will be it for me. I'm going to be, it's about 2:15 my time. Yeah, I'm going to have to be done at that point. So what do we have? 13 minutes? Oh, yeah, I should be in good shape there. I'll be in good shape. It does. I don't think it's quite as fast as the 222, but it'll move. I mean, no doubt about that. Almost never fly helos. Yeah, we're just kind of we did some pretty stressful bush landings, and I'm not sure how long you've been here, Jet Set, but we, getting up on that helipad there on Little Soldier Mountain was like, at the end of it, I was just like a sweaty mess. And so this is the nice way to kind of like cool down, unwind, and it's nice. It really is. I'm new to heli simming, and so this is but this is something I've become very fond of. So we just need to get over the top. Here's the kind of the last ridge line that we need to crest, and then we can start to think a little bit about where we're going, and try to get our altitudes right. Again, ILS, what did we say? ILS 28 right, I think. Yeah. So we're looking for, so we've got these 6,000 foot peaks here that we have to get over the top of. We're heading towards the Boise VOR, then we'll make a left-hand turn, kind of head outbound, and we really need to be down, well, the glide slope picks up here at 11.5 DME, Zixip, and I need to be at 6,000 or above, so that'll be what we shoot for. And yeah, we'll see if we can make it happen. We're 10.5 right now. We'll try to lose that 4.5 as soon as we get over the top here. It'll be good practice for me. It's definitely not an instrument type of day, but it will be good to practice just in case you need it. You never know, right? All right, 2.8 right. I got that dialed up, got that chart up and ready. 110.15 and 282. There we go. That's all set. I'm not going to switch that over just yet because we are tracking the Boise VOR right now, which is 13.3. We're going to stay on that here for just a little bit longer. And yeah, we're only 21 miles out at this point, so we're close. We're very close. So Jet Set, what helicopters have you flown? What's your bird of choice? Or helicopter or non-helicopter? What do you like to fly in the sim? I'm always looking to steal good ideas from others. I probably could sneak down through that little valley there if I wanted to, but I think we'll be okay. I think we'll get over top of this. We'll pull some power back, be able to descend nicely. And I can preset this. Again, I want, what did I say, 6,000 or above. So we'll get that armed. And that'll be ready for us. Fixie has that G2 up there for MSFS. Do you need the airlands with that, Fixie? Okay. I will have to go check it out. Man, I really hope that that's just that physics package. I just hope it's just built right in. Dude, you're struggling. What is up, man? He's got like a trachea issue, and when he gets too wound up barking at people, he just starts. You can hear him just starts to hack and yak, and he uses the So the two reasons I stopped using those were, number one, that I couldn't. I don't have the PMS GTN 750, so I couldn't use any of the comms. And number two, the Airlands FS was it was hitting my frames a little bit, so I uninstalled the R44. You all right, dude? Get him upstairs and see if I can get him some water. So hang on, guys. I'll be right back. Jet Set's just messed around a little bit with the default heli. Oh, okay, yeah, that's one I haven't flown, honestly. All right, vertical speed. Let's begin a little steady descent here. About 700 feet a minute. But yeah, Jet Set Miner, you're 100% correct on the second part of that. Is trying to keep it level and heading where you want while you're looking back and forth at charts. It is not pretty. So that's, again, like I mentioned before, autopilot is a game changer, and definitely worth learning how to use. Although I still think, like with that R44, I still love to hand fly that sucker. 0.34. Hey, I even did a little rally cap thing for you, man. I can't believe they didn't pull it off. Can't believe it. That's a Rockies type of loss right there. Although the Rockies would be like they'd go into the ninth inning up 6-1 and lose 7-6. There's the airfield, guys. So we're going to do this. Let's turn outbound. So I'm going to go to heading mode now. And our heading bug is centered up. So we'll go heading bug. And I'm gonna track outbound here. I'm gonna find my reciprocal course. Let's see, 282 says, what would that be? Let's set the course 282. And 102. There we go. So we're kind of on the outbound leg now. Let's also set this to the localizer frequency, 110.15. Yep, 282. All right. Ooh, I maybe turned a little too soon, didn't I? How far away am I? 5.8. Yeah, a little bit early. That kind of threw me off. Oh. Yeah, I'm lost. I'm totally lost here. You made me crash it. Well, again, if you've been here for any amount of time, you have seen my propensity for crashing. So it's part of the gig. And I keep forgetting I do have not ATC, but I do have my comms now, so I should make a radio call. Boise traffic helicopter 11816 is about 5 miles to the northeast of the field. We're inbound, runway 28 right, Boise. Try to set a new record for men left on base. Yeah, right. All right, I'm gonna do this. We're gonna turn not quite to base yet, but I'm a little bit worried about the terrain here, so I'm gonna try to cut the corner slightly. I do want to get down. Remember, we need to be 6,000, and that's at 11.1 from the runway. So. Yeah, we're 9. We got a couple miles yet to go before we even need to think about turning inbound. So we're gonna do that. We have the localizer right now, and then we'll arm the trying to remember here. Arm the ILS, and that'll shoot. If everything falls into place, that'll shoot our ILS approach. Slick as a whistle. We may have cut the corner a little too much. Almost 10. I've got another little ways to run. How about this? Let's get back on the outbound here. It does. Fixie. Well, that's what I'm attempting to show you. I've done it once. So, pretty much a pro. But first, we've got to get ourselves down to 6,000. I could slow us down here a little bit as well. That might help. Slow it down to 90. However, I don't see the glide slope appearing yet, so I'm a little concerned about that. Like, I think this is our glide slope, and it should be. It's red flagged at this point in time, isn't it? Well, we'll see. We'll see when we turn inbound. Well, Jet Set Miner, I'm glad you stopped by. Nice to meet you. My streaming schedule is a little weird right now. I wish I could tell you I normally stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, which is what I usually stream, but I'm about to start teaching and coaching, so my schedule's get a little bit wonky. I like to fly a variety of things, and really don't do anything all that well, but have a lot of fun regardless. Best part of my stream is the folks in the chat, if I'm being totally honest. And anyway, we'd love to have you back if you feel like hanging out. I don't know if you already follow or not, but if you're ever needing a good laugh, this is the place to be. Hey, Rob Valkyrie's here. Oh gosh, I need to turn. I need to intercept. I'm not going to intercept. Let's punch it. Let's see how we do. Yep, it's grabbing it. It's not the prettiest intercept in the world there, good fixins, but there's the glide slope. We're going to get on the localizer here. And we have half a shot. We've overcooked it a little bit, but we'll come back to it. Mr. Marcenic, how are you? What great heights did you scale today in the Ohio area? That was a crazy picture. I don't know if the photo was like over accentuating how high up you were yesterday on that little white Quonset hut looking roof or anything, but that looked like you were up there a ways. Same as yesterday. Okay, so yeah, so Fixie, so the auto throttle is controlled with the indicated airspeed. So if you want to slow it down a little bit, you just do that, and it'll bleed off a little and hold your. We'll pick up this glide slope here in just a second. So yeah, it's a pretty nice deal there. Right, auto collective, yeah, whatever it is, whichever axis it's controlling. So, yeah, here it comes the glide slope. Let's take a look here at a vertical speed and see if it captures it. And I won't let auto have all the fun, but see, there we go. We're starting to descend and hold an 85 knots or thereabouts. So yeah, I mean, it's a legit, it's hardcore, man. You can bring this sucker in with some pretty low vis. I don't know what, I'm assuming just a Cat 1 approach, but what else do you need, right? You're not taking this thing out in freezing rain and all that stuff. The EZ mode, yeah, like the A320. Yeah, there's the land button and there's the fly button. That's all you need. All right, but a little itch there. I think, there you go. So full ILS landing capability, and we could bring it all the way in here and be totally happy with that, but it's way more fun to watch me mess with it here. So let me get my trim set back up. There we go. I'll try to follow it and fly it by hand now. Let's see how we do. I know there's a helipad on the south side of the field, so we'll try to shoot for that. Yep, and even hand flying it, Brad, it trims out nicely. I've got, I don't know how well you can see, but I just have two little triggers mapped to trim up, trim down, and yeah, I mean, just overall a nice little whirlybird. I'm out of iced tea, guys. Will I make the last 4 miles? So wait, 6.5 miles. Touch and go. It does have force trim, yep. Right there. So just a really super stable, I mean, lots of lots of stability augmentation. Like that's what I'm in right now is SAS mode. And it has, you know, it really does allow you to not hands off, you know, like that HE 145. That thing is like you get it pointed in the right direction and you can be hands off with that sucker. All right, there's 2.8 right. We're back on. Comes double trouble. Boys, what have you been up to? Do I even want to know? What am I going to find when I go upstairs? Hi, buddy. Hi, Jet. Nope. Get out of there. I have enough challenge. Got you down there by my rudder pedals. Boise traffic, helicopter 816. 3 mile final, 2.8 right. Boise traffic. Yeah, it's not, I don't think, really jet set miner, but this ortho makes it look like it's a frickin' desert. It really isn't this barren that I know of. So I've gotten above the glide slope here, guys. That's not good. I'm probably a little quick. I have no idea what your quote-unquote V speeds are for this helicopter, but all right, there we go. Sorry. We'll try to come down here, see if we can execute a little bit of a hover taxi. Yeah, my second dog is hacking along. Boise traffic, helicopter 816, clear of 2.8 right, and we're crossing 2.8 left. Boise. All right, I think there's a helipad right over here, if I remember right. Yeah. I think I'm a little too high for this to be considered a hover taxi, but yeah, not my strength. However, I will say that of the 3 helicopters I currently own in X-Plane, this is the one that's easiest to hover taxi. Cow, I'm all over the place. Yep, right over there is the helipad. Let's see how well we do. Oh, there's a few helicopters over here. Cool. If I was a pro like acro nerd, I'd just zip it right on in here and wing it around and set her down right on the old X. Hey, 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 hey. All right, come on. Easy does it. Easy does it. Oh boy. Scraping it in there. That counts too, right? Well, there we go. That's about where we started, so I'll take that. I'll take that. All right, let's do a quick shutdown here, you guys, and we'll call it good. Bring those guys back. I need to let it hover, or let it idle for just a little bit. Hey, dude. Thank you for the love. Collision lights can come off. Gens can come off. Inverters off. All right, and then we can go ahead and idle stop 1 and 2. And that is pretty much it. Hey, you know what we can do that we've never done before on a heli stream is we can actually watch the replay. There is no like landing rate per se, right? You can't do that, but we could, let's, I've got about 15 minutes before I got to go. Let's do a quick replay and see how we did. I wonder if I can go all the way back up to, should we see if we can go all the way back to, I know we can, but can I find it? All the way back to Little Soldier Mountain here. Let's see. Let's see if we can find it. And then we show Fixie our masterful job. All right. It was about halfway through the stream, right? So this is it. It takes a second for things to render. All right, there we go. Back it up a little bit. Yeah, this ought to be kind of fun. Oh man, this was a train wreck. Look at that. Dun, 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 dun. Things look so good, you know, until you get right up there, and then the little breeze catches you, and almost a tail strike. Almost a tail strike again. that was yeah, thank you, Fixie. I was just about to say that. Pretty much pro type. Oh my lord. Jeez, that was horrible. But we're down. All right. And then how do we do coming into Boissois? Oh, it takes a second to load the scenery back in. Yeah, you get the idea though. There we go. This is a little more stable. Not too bad. I needed some more left pedal there. Left pedal, left pedal, left pedal. Left pedal, left pedal. Thank you. Oh, I'm so wobbly. I'm just all over the place. Why didn't I turn there? Oh, because I'm going here. Okay. I'm not sure even the tower view will look good at this. You know what, Brett? You're 100% right. I just need to let it fly. I really do. Oh, goodness sakes. Boy. Then watch I miss. Again, almost tail strike. And now I just scooted up there like a pro, like a boss. Oh, man. Well, I was. Panagon, that's true. I was trying to do that. That is very true. Oh, my goodness, guys. Well, shoot. Still fun. I don't care. Still fun. I'm getting better. I'm not even, like, I can't say that I'm even mediocre yet, but I'm getting better. And that's all that counts. No, actually, what all that counts is I'm having fun. I'm having a doggone fun time with that little whirly bird. And yeah, so I'm gonna keep after it, and hopefully next time I stream it, I'll be even better. So, all right, so let me do this real quickly. There's our friend Mike. We're gonna go raid flying with Mike here in just a second, but before we do that, let me just say this is what I've got coming up on the stream later on tomorrow. Actually, potentially, I may have some other plans that are popping up here, but the Virtual USA Flying Club has a Stearman event, and that is going to be at 6 p.m. midnight Zulu, and I think I'm going to fly the PC-6 in to that. It's this annual Stearman fly-in that one of our Virtual USA Flying Club members, Ben Spidell, has organized. So that'll be coming up Friday. That's my next potential stream, and then Day in the Bay on Saturday is the next one that's on the docket. Now, again, I may be going to see the Rockies, and if I'm going down this weekend to see the Rockies, I might not be able to attend either one of those events. So it's theoretically possible that my next flight might also be this coming Tuesday, which is another Virtual USA Flying Club event. It's our 3rd anniversary special, and you're going to want to be there. This is a 7 p.m. or 1 o'clock Zulu start, and we've got all kinds of giveaways to celebrate the 3rd anniversary of the Virtual USA Flying Club. That's a fly-in back to Bayport, which is our unofficial headquarters of the Virtual USA Flying Club. If this is all confusing, I have the streaming schedule set up in the About section of my Twitch channel as well as over on my Discord, and you can get all the details there. So anyway, that's there's some potential target dates coming up here real soon.
Thanks for watching my papa.
All right, just one last little go around of thank yous to everybody who came early and showed up here and showed great flexibility and patience with me as I tried to wrestle with this dadgum whirlybird, Fixie, Panagon, Rock Valkyrie. Jet Set Miner, thanks for coming by. Good to talk with you as well. I know Steve PHL was here early on, and let's see, .34 came in here, the long-suffering Phillies fan, and I know I'm going to miss a few. Akron Nerd, of course. Great to see everybody. WestJet 1450 also stopped in there and gave us a little bit of help. Appreciate you stopping by. Real Millhouse was here as well. Real Millhouse, great to see you as always. And then anybody else, I'm kind of to the top of my scroll. I think Tuba Flight was here, and Hawker was here also early on. If I missed you, I apologize. Great hanging out with you. I will hopefully see you tomorrow night. If not, I'll see you soon. Take very, very good care of yourselves and your loved ones. And yeah, have a good remainder of your week. We'll see you in the virtual skies in the next day or so. Take care. God bless.